So I am not going to MC yet, but I'm going to introduce the first MC. I'm Jeff Kassouf. I'm a member of Cleveland Peace Action's Middle East Committee. But I'm here to introduce Abbas Hamideh, our opening MC. Abbas is a 2023 graduate from Cleveland State University. Yeah, it's a big deal. And a 2024 law school student. During her time at CSU, she initiated the Papivker series, who some people may know as the Cleveland Crusader, through the student-ran newspaper The Cauldron, and was the media and marketing coordinator of CSU Students for Justice in Palestine. She's a first-generation Palestinian American, alhamdulillah, who strives to make advancements towards peace and safety for every marginalized community. So without further ado, I'm going to be passing the stick to Abbas, who will be passing the stick, the talking stick, to all of our presenters. She's going to do the first four, and then I'll be finishing us out. So without further ado, here's Abbas Hamideh.
Thank you, Jeff. I would like to say thank you again to everyone who came out tonight, but I won't take up too much of your time. Our first speaker is Abbas Hamideh. Abbas is the founder of Awda, the Palestine Right to Return movement. His ancestral home is Deir Yassin, and he can be found on Twitter and Instagram at Resistance48 and on Snapchat at Resistance1948.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all. Are we allowed to stand or we have to sit?
Yes, please.
Okay. We have, Arabs don't like to turn their backs to certain people. We consider it rude. I don't know. It's just a habit that I have. So I'll be spinning around. So I hope I don't get dizzy. So I asked Don, what are we speaking about? And he said, speak about whatever you want. You know, oh. Do I have to hold that too? Oh, thank you. All right. So, I've been an organizer in the movement for about 30 years. And even within the 30 years that I've been organizing and been an activist around Palestine, in particular the right of return of Palestinian refugees, this is really a pivotal moment in history. This is different. You know, we always look for achievements when you're active. You're looking for a win. I know some of us were discussing that earlier about council meetings and stuff like that. So for a very long time, we've been doing activism work, and sometimes people ask you, you know, and I know, I can tell you the Palestinians and Arabs in this room know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you organize a rally and you go home and you get that family member that goes, Hararat Palestine? Did you liberate Palestine? You know, which is freaking annoying. You know, seriously. You know, for an activist and an organizer, that's probably one of the most annoying things that you hear, because they're like, oh, okay, you got, you know, 10,000 people. Right now we got over 300,000, right, that went to DC. But let's just say on average it was 10,000, 20,000, you know. And it's like, did you liberate Palestine? And you know, obviously, like I said, it's something that's very annoying, but I feel that this time around, you know, unfortunately, it's cost what, almost 15,000, 14,000 plus lives, you know, to get to this moment in history. But the message I'm trying to give is persistence, right? And she said, you know, Resistance 48, resistance, it's all about the resistance in whatever way. It doesn't have to be armed resistance. You don't have to run out of here. Resistance can mean just speaking up with your voice, okay? The Palestinians have tried popular resistance in Palestine for many years. They keep asking, where's your Gandhi? They're dead. You know what I mean? So, every form of speaking up for Palestine, every rally, every function is a form of resistance. So this time around, I just feel like people are waking up. I mean, look at every city, look at every country. Even the Arab countries that used to come out with 50,000, right, are coming out with 500,000. And you would think that's normal. So there is definitely an awakening. I personally see it here in the United States. I was I was at a store the other day and I heard two guys talking at the cash register, and they're like, the government must be lying to us. There's something wrong. You know, 1 minute support Israel, hate Israel, support Israel. Literally, he was saying this at the cash. And to me, this was a proud moment. I was like, wow, at least they're discussing it. You know, when do you go and you hear somebody just randomly, you know, speaking about Palestine? Here's two men, you know, in their 50s and 60s, and they're saying, you know, love Israel, hate it, so they know that the government is lying. They know that the mass, I call it the fast food media, is lying, you know? So our work is vital, you know, joining rallies, joining functions, city council meetings, Cleveland. Man, I am just so proud of Cleveland, okay? For all the rallies, you know, all the functions, city council. We have something on the 20th as well for Playhouse Square. If you don't know, join us. I'm sure somebody else will bring it up later on. But this is something tremendous, and I'm really proud that my city here, I'm originally from New York City, by the way. I created at Awda, New York, New Jersey when I first started. But I've adopted Cleveland since 2004 when I moved here from New York City. And I'm just so proud because when I came here, let me tell you, as a New Yorker, I'm like, damn, the teams here suck. You know, so you gotta understand, you know, a New Yorker's mindset. You know, sorry, Cleveland, but when I first came here, it's like, damn, they don't win, no championships. You know, you go to the stadiums, they don't have like plaques outside what year they won. So, it's just, you know, as a Yankees fan, right, they have 26, 27 wins. You know what I mean? It's like you get tired of winning. But anyways, I don't mean to make this like a Cleveland versus New York thing, but I just try to be a little mellow with everything going on, because you have to be lighthearted too. You have to, I'm the founder of Mama's Palestinian Kitchen. It's on Facebook. If you're not on it, get on it. There were people screaming at people for posting food posts. You know what I mean? Like, hey, there's people dying and you're posting food. You know what I mean? And it's very difficult. So I understand the anger. People messaging me, say, why are you all like, shut the page down? You know what I mean? I'm like, we can't. You know, we have to continue. We have to live. You know, so I just believe in that platform. You know, it's a page where you go, you listen to the news all day, you see the dead bodies, you know, you see the babies, you know, being massacred, wholesale massacre, a genocide. There's nothing short of a genocide, so you need some space. Okay, this is an excellent space, you know, for tonight for Palestine. So let's continue the work, let's join the functions in whatever capacity you can, and bravo Cleveland, bravo Cleveland.
Thank you so much, Abbas, and I think that your message of staying lighthearted during this time is a great message for us all to remember.